Well, welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm out patrolling, looking for bears. Not really. I'm out inspecting our sweetgrass growth, and we'll be cutting this really soon, and then getting it baled up and saved for the winter. We did have a product called Garmin InReach, and about 6 years ago we kind of figured out that it wasn't going to work for us due to the fact that we put in the coordinates for this property. It took us about a mile downriver and said, "You're here," and we weren't. And where we were was nothing like where we should have been. So we dealt with that for quite some time until we came up with a product called Zoleo Satellite Communicator. It's texting only, but it works everywhere. So we've been rather pleased with that. But to get back to explaining Grid Down, in the beginning, well, actually 3 years ago, or a little better, we purchased HughesNet. Bought the dish, all of the equipment, brought it here, and then it was a job and a half getting it set up, I'll put it that way. Plus a little bit on the spendy side. It went down on us more times than I care to remember. We replaced the modem 3 times. The little thing they call the radio on the arm there, we replaced that twice. We've had the installer over several times. And after a while, it just got too expensive. So we decided that it was time to try StarLink. And are we ever glad that we did. This is the HughesNet dish. This is the only spot we could find where it would work. And this spot is 310 feet from the cabin, meaning 310 feet of coaxial cable from here all the way back to the cabin. And it averages about $1.10 per foot. So you can figure it. We have replaced cable numerous times. And this is StarLink, mounted on the peak of our roof. It's temporarily here right now. I do have a roof mount ordered for it, but in spite of all the trees around, it's looking right at the satellite and working perfect. Well, it's a little breezy this morning, but hopefully that'll keep things cooled down for me. It's about, depending on the engine and how things go, takes like an hour and 50 minutes to 2 hours to get to the Manly launch, and then better than 2 hours to get back coming upriver. We'll see how things go today. Well, I made it back from the post office okay last night. 4+ hour trip back upriver due to the boat being overloaded, the current being super strong, and lots of boils the entire way. And I had a really strong, hefty headwind, which didn't help matters any. So finally got here, only to be up pretty much all night because we had a massive grizzly that briefly came up to the chicken pen, then took off out into the meadow behind our greenhouse and proceeded to rip up logs until the wee morning hours. So we had to keep an eye on him and just make sure that he didn't come back and cause problems. But working right now on a solar fence charger. Not really sure how you pronounce the name of this company, Apoify. But we got this on Prime, got it here, plugged it into the AC outlet inside. It would not charge. It stayed plugged in for over 24 hours. Stuck it out in the sun, and as you can see, the little green light is now on and it is charged. Go figure. And this being a makeshift chicken pen, I'm kind of having to improvise with the insulators here, but I will eventually have 3 strands of wire all the way around except for the door here, and we'll see how well this deters an 1,100-pound grizzly. Say hi to everybody. Say hi. Oh, okay. Well, thanks everybody for watching. If you would like this video, helps us out a lot. Be sure and leave a comment and hit that notification bell. And next time, we're going to be looking at solar, I promise. I know a lot of folks wanting to know how I did it. So I'm doing the best I can to put together the best video that I possibly can so you can get a look at our off-grid solar setup. Catch you next time.